And we're live on the top of the mountain. I'm like, as soon as I went to go hit live, I had this girl in her little vest come over and be like, "Are you coming to the show tonight?" No, I'm not. Do I look like I'm fucking coming to your fucking show tonight? Oh, well, we're about to set up the parking lot for... Sorry, I'm trying to give you some of this. We're about to set up the parking lot. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Stop. Don't interrupt. Go save the dog.
You were on there.
Okay.
I thought you were talking to me.
No. Anyway, so she comes over and was like, look at what I'm doing before you open your mouth. She's like, oh, well, we're going to be having a show. Okay, I know how this parking lot works. This is for Lyft drivers and for, you know what I mean, large parties. I know exactly how this works. And I was like, there's nobody here yet. That doesn't come until later, and this is just drop-off, and this is pickup. I am a Lyft driver, and I'm doing an actual ceremony over here, so no, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, well, as long as you know how the parking lot works. Yeah, do you know who the... Sorry. I am your High Priestess Phoenix, your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, a total witch. That's all this shit you see in front of you. Total bitch. Just call me the witch bitch. And a messenger of God. Hey, how are you? I am Lilith reincarnated, among other things. Why do I say that all the time? Because that's a damn skin we got to put on this time. We got to fix this. That's the life that we're, you know what I mean, that we're reliving. I don't get to come in and be someone else. I got to be this bitch and all the other bitches too. I'm reincarnated into something else. I don't get to be new people. I have to be the old of me, a better version of an old me. Welcome. Everyone else is like, this is a new you. Whatever. Anyways, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday, isn't it? Is it Jupiter? Is it Friday? What's today? It's Thursday. I had to think about it. It's been a long ass day. Put in a couple hours of work, did our laundry, doing all this stuff. It's like barely 3:30 and this bitch wanted to talk about you can't be in the parking lot. You know what? And that's what I told her. I could go and park over there where I'm supposed to park to keep the flow of the parking lot, but I can assure you that this is going to offend many people's religious beliefs, and, you know, the park is still open to the public at this time. You don't own the parking lot. I didn't say any of that, but that irritated me. Why? Because, let me tell you what the energy is, and then the cards are going to confirm it. We're going to pull out a bunch of cards. How many? I don't know. As many as we can get to before she comes back bothering me again. Truthfully, I had planned to stay here as long as I fucking wanted, but I don't want to have to tell you why I'm staying here and that you're going to let me. So anyways, the energy today is that of false authority. These people put on these vests, these name tags, these titles, and they believe that they have some sense of power and they can speak to you in any which way because they're used to using this. It's like you give them a loudspeaker or something, and now they have lost their ability to have respect for all and to treat all equally, and you know what I mean? So, have I experienced it? No, I was just talking about it today. There was a bunch of these douchebag ass people that we worked with, and we were just, you know, I worked with some people. And you see them everywhere. It's like nobody should have ever given you a place of power. You treat people like shit. Like, how did you get your position? You know what I mean? People in power are supposed to be empowering to the people that they, you know, that they work with. Not above, but with. They're supposed to be the good leaders. They're supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to cry. All right, I got your back. What's going on? What do we need? What's wrong? What? That's a good leader. Not like, you know, whatever. Anyways. We're not talking about dictatorship. So, as I, you know, experienced this earlier, and then here she comes, tweedledee-dee-dum-dum-doo-and-doo-doo. I just wanted to point it out. There are these people, you know, they're managers, or there's some person behind a desk that think that they have some power and authority to speak to you, not realizing that they themselves are hourly or sourly positioned. They themselves are a human being that shouldn't be spoke to the way that they are speaking to you. And they use this ability and they forget that how replaceable they are. That if somebody found out that they was acting like that, they'd take their job and they'd be on the other side getting talked to like that. Respect nobody's authority. In the sense of kindness, bro. Just show some kindness. You have no fucking authority. Damn it! Beavis, it's too early in the game. Alright, so Marshall posted this video like, you know, I know the president. You mean the former president, a man with no power, that's all protected? He has no more power. All he can do is empower the people. That's his job, is to empower people. That's what makes him a good leader, is he leads you into greatness, not you follow him, fuckheads. Anyways, going back to it, it's like you put these people in powerful, you know, you think they're making power plays or they're in some kind of position of power, but they're just people that are idolized, and they use that power to talk and discriminate and hate on other people. And that's why God will set it all straight. Like, you people, here comes my grandma. You people, you should just always, it doesn't matter what position you're in, you treat people with kindness. And when you stop remembering that, then they need to take away your ability to treat people. You know, you're here to serve people. We're all here as a service to each other. It's not like I'm here to serve you. You know what I mean? They're not your slaves. This isn't how it works. Just want to point that out. Like, you didn't even know what I was doing over here. You just approached a whole spiritual shit. What if my eyes rolled backwards and I started screaming at you and fucking green priest Sue comes out? What are you gonna do then? You still gonna tell me to move the car? Shut up. You just came over here with this is my job, and I got to do my job, and everybody, it doesn't matter who's in my way, I'm going to do my job and be the best my job I've ever been, because this is my job. Bro, take it easy. Because if you were at this concert, or you were sitting here pre-gaming before your concert, and you came and talked to you like that, you might have choked yourself out. I might choke you out too. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, I wouldn't, but be aware of how you talk to people. They don't deserve that. You know what I mean? She just came around my car and had no idea what she walked up on. Was like, you can't be parked here. Hey, hold up. Swell up. I know I can. You don't own the parking lot. The only people that are allowed to be here is Lyft drivers. Shall I open my Lyft app right now? Right now? Fuck out of my face right now. And that's just it. It's like, you don't know who you're talking to. And it doesn't even need to be. I don't even need to show you the proof. It's just like, hey, you don't know what I'm doing here, and I'm not fucking up your flow. The concert doesn't start. They're still doing sound check. Do you hear me? Sorry. What's up, everyone? Did you miss me? I know. I've been living life. My life be like, What are we going to check first? Let's check what our shadow is, which is probably some Virgo-ass bullshit, because that's what all you guys been talking about lately. Hey, I just want to tell you something. I don't believe in tarot anymore. I don't believe in you tarot readers anymore. Why do I not believe in you? You never had any power anyways. All you're doing is telling what has already been, has-beens. So in essence, you're not predicting anything that will be. And it only resonates with those on that frequency. That's why I've gone through so many tarot readers. It's like, yeah, your story means something to me when I'm on that level, but I ain't on your level. You're talking about some other people's and some other bullshit. Meaning, I don't believe in tarot. Meaning, you're not on my level. You don't even know what's going on in my life. Ooh, cards is falling. Cards is falling. I got Mary Magdalene and Fermentation. Ooh. Let's keep going. Those are great cards. Buy the fucking oracles if you care about cards. And that's what I'm saying. There's no power in the cards. It's the person. And you can see right through them. Are they really channeling? I'm picking up. I think. I feel. No. You tell the story and then the cards just confirm it. Otherwise, you have no power. You are powerless. You are nothing more than a sideshow. What is it? Adam. Damn it. It's that guy. The dark divine father of creation. Well, let's talk about him. Let's talk about my Adam. Yeah. Who's my Adam? Bobby? Him and his Eve. And their awful children. Hey, I remembered that. I didn't know. I forgot I talked about your children. I said they had Down syndrome or something like that. They were special needs. I've been talking hella shit. Don't get under my skin, bro. I will rip your fucking ego apart. I will make you hurt forever with my words. That's it too. I told him he had trash dick. I told him his he loves me. My words are only polarizing to those with weak minds and hearts. I thought about that today or the other day, Bobby. I was like, oh, dude. I don't know. I don't live in the past. They got to remind me of some bullshit. And that's why I don't remember none of you. I'm like, and I know you from where? Big pun style. Alright, the Adam Oracle signals a time to heal your divine masculine shadow. Ugh. I'm being a dude again. Alright, a shadow that may originate from the Father. Yeah, my Father who art in heaven, who gave me all my powers. who gave me he made me like this, dude. Dude, he made the tree. He let me give you the apple. He boyfriend called Lucifer. He gave me lots of opportunities. He made me who I am today. Natural patterns and imbalances in relationships. And that's what I'm supposed to be saving. Saving Private Ryan. Saving my privates. Damn it. Alright, here we go. Don't be a Lilith. Don't be hating. Don't be feminach, dude. Don't be hating on fucking dudes that want to be with fucking... just whatever. I'm not trying to be mean. Adam's story can show us the toxicity that can develop around between masculine and feminine, and why it's important to heal it within. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm always my masculine, because I ain't got a masculine, so I'd be all masculine and out. And then I'd be like, such a fight. Here we go again. The Adam card, or the Adam Oracle card, raises the example of what not to do and encourages you to release toxic masculinity that has held you back in your life. And that's it. Dominant women, over-dominant women scare the shit out of men and they don't want to fuck with them. They're like, oh, you're too much. You're like a whole dude. I know. Let me explain why. I've never had a dude, so I became this total dude. Dude, looks like late. Anyways, Adam was the first man and the counterpart to both Lilith and Eve. In both biblical myths, he is portrayed as a defenseless man who just wanted submission from Lilith. I know. I just want you to put down the cards and let them... No. You are going to rise to the occasion, or you're going to stay in the dirt with the fucking broken chick God made you. You know why? Because if you don't, you stay with that broken chick, and he made me all these other fucking magical beings. It sucks to be you, doesn't it? Well, it sucks to be me. I didn't want to be in love with you and your whole fucking problems and cursed family, but that's the way God made it. I don't like fucking dealing with Russ either. Who said I wanted to love the fucking devil for the rest of my life? What? And I know you from where? How serious is this marriage? Alright, he was then tempted into sin by Eve, who bit from the forbidden apple from the tree of knowledge and good and evil. That's not how it went down. She was such a loyal, faithful bitch. Stupid bitch. I don't want to talk about what happened that day. Just want to clean it up. Both creation stories teach that women who don't submit to their husbands are evil. What the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I saw your dad. Why can't you just lie to me? Why should I? What the fuck am I supposed to tell you right now? You look like a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go talk to someone else. They'll lie to your face. Oh yeah, happy slappers. That was a great move. That's a great song. You look great. Keep going. Keep it. Oh God, I can't. That's why I'm in trouble. I need to submit to a husband. I want to, but do you understand that these men are not being the man, so I have to be a man? This sucks. On page 33, Ascending Master. Okay, come on. Anyways, that don't submit to their husbands are evil, and if they are not controlled, they will tempt their husbands into sin. What? That's your Eve over there, supporting every one of your dumbass ideas. Masculine energy is a concept, is used in occult teachings to describe efficiency, competition, and action. Feminine energy is associated with emotions and feeling. Everyone has a level of masculine energy within them, no matter their gender identity. Bitch is not gender specific. You can gain an understanding of your masculine energy in your birth chart by looking at your zodiac sign most present in your chart. Okay, I am a Sagittarius. I am a fire sign. I am over masculine. The masculine signs of the zodiac represented by the active air and fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Water and earth are sensory feminine: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm confused. Anyways, stand in your own power through supporting and harm. As I said your name and your sign, did you stand up to your name and sign? You wonder why I call you bitch. It's not gender specific, as I just said. But you don't even stand up for your sign, and I'm all of these. Stand in your power through supporting and harmonizing with others. You are transmuting your dark divine masculine power into light. Oh, okay, so that means, go with the flow. And don't be trying to push. You're, you know what I mean, trying to, I'm not, whatever. I'm not telling Adam. No. Why? Because I'm better than that. I'm a Shira. Okay, so that is our shadow. What is, Why is it blocking our light? It's causing the dark night of the soul. Okay, well, as if we're never ever going through this, I just feel like on page 33. Did you see that? 33, 33, 33, 33. Here we go. Alright, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. It is the spark of the internal grief when your partner has lied to you to the umpteenth time. I don't have a partner, but I can't stand a liar. Or the anger that comes from the snide remark from a toxic boss. That's what I mean. It's like, take it easy, fucking Weinstein. The fuck are you talking about back there? You finally have had enough of the traffic heading downtown, and now you have the fierce motivation to move to a new city. Hey, 303, how you doing? Calcination in alchemy occurs when you finally have a reckoning with what no longer is aligned with you. This feels like an uncomfortable and intense dark night of the soul. Your ego feels unsupported by your reality. And that's it. What? My current situation is very unsupporting my reality. You know, my current reality is not supporting my ego in any kind of way. I'm walking in the spirit. There's no ego about this. This is, again, I put it in my post. It's like you would perceive this as shameful or disgraceful of my situation, but it's not. That's just your ego's perception. Fuck your ego. And you must experience a metaphorical death to be reborn. Relate to this to the occult symbol of the phoenix. Hi, my name is High Priestess Phoenix. On page 36. When this card pops up in a reading, it's time for you to metaphorically burn it all down so you can be reborn. Well, that's what I did. I burned everything down. And that's what I mean. I'd be just burning shit just all the time. What am I doing right now? I don't know. We're burning shit. Actually, my fire went out. But we're just burning down. You know, like, you rise from the ashes. This card pops up in a reading when it's time to metaphorically burn it all down so you can be reborn. Calcination is the first step in the practice of alchemy, associated with the lead planet Saturn. Push to the limits. All right, so Saturn is your Saturday. This is your preparation. This is your preparation age. You like my witch laugh? I love it too. My kids were laughing at me today. They said I have a SpongeBob laugh. I couldn't even stop laughing to even know what that meant. I was laughing so hard. Alright, Saturn, where you start to work your way inwards towards the gold of the sun. It invokes the fire element linked with the divine masculine sign of Aries. Could be an Aries. I'm picking up an Emperor sign. I knew an Aries. He's not an Aries, though. He's just born during that time. That's what I mean. You guys claim to be black, white. Lewis looks black, right? He looks like a man. He looks like a man. No, he's not none of that. He looks British. He looks like all that. No. This is a Hollywood fucking walk of shame over here. I don't even know who that guy is. Who's that guy? That's what I mean. Did you guys know that? Did you know that logic is biracial? Hey, you're stupid as fuck. I love your fuck face. Fuckhead. Anyways, like, you guys aren't even what you say you are. Because I am whatever. Yeah, whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say. But in the sense of, that's why you're picking up the Aries cards. Just going back to it. Where was I? I'm still on Adam. Oh yeah, Aries. It is the practice of burning and adding heat to material or a solution to strip it down to its original state. A difficult life event, challenge, or roadblock can trigger you to begin this sacred process of soul ascension. While this is the beginning of your alchemical journey, it is an extremely necessary first step to progress to higher states of consciousness. Okay. Congratulations on your first one. What does that mean? A tower moment? Probably picking up the tower. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. Return. Why is this happening? Because it's a new season. It's actually, for us Wiccans and witches, it's All Hallows Eve, which is Samhain. It's a holiday. Today is the day the players play. So anyways, there's just another shift. So they turn the wheel of shame, and you go into another level of, you know, blame or shame. It's just kind of how it goes. It's another level of the ascension path. Dante describes it as, you know, cruising through the levels of purgatory. The Kabbalah describes it as moving through the tree of life. It's just what we do. So you're starting at the beginning. It's at the beginning. We do this shit weekly, sometimes daily, where you just have these ego deaths where everything must die. The way you thought about something, the way you lived, the way you ate, the way you dressed, the way you talked, whoever you were with, it's got to go. Everything's got to go. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. Doesn't bring me happiness, which goes back to my video yesterday, the love reading. It's all about doing what you like, not what you think is right. It is a life event, challenge, or roadblock that can trigger you to begin this process, and that's what we call the the Tower card. While this is the beginning, it is extremely necessary, and that's it. You can sit there and try to put the pieces back together, but all you're going to do is put yourself back on the same trajectory. Going back to part 2 of tarot read. Any projection of them saying that this is what's going to happen to you is easy to say because you're on a fucking loop. If you keep in this pattern, then this is going to keep happening. You don't even need to know tarot to know that. You can be a psychologist and know that you're going to keep suffering. You haven't broken the mindset to break yourself out of this suffering. So they're using divination to, they're using cards to show you that this is what's going to happen to you. Well, duh. How many, seriously. So I want to point that out too. If you want to change, you have to change. God gives you lots of opportunities. He throws lots of roadblocks to make you change. Lots of, where you can change. Okay, this is enough. I'll use this as my fuel to my fire and do something better with my life. All right, here's your shadow work. You can integrate the first steps of calcination by identifying what should be purged out of your life. What the fuck is bothering you? What's draining you? What's causing you discord, grief, sadness, worry, stress? You know what I mean? Do you have too many bills? All right, start fucking weeding some of that out. Is your house too fucking messy? Start getting rid of shit. Do you want new shit? Then make space for new shit. Make room for miracles. Stop, whatever it is. You have too many cars, fucking get rid of some of them. You know what I mean? You got too much going on. You have too much baggage, then get rid of the baggage. You know what I mean? You don't like where you work, then quit the fucking job. It's going to light a fire in your ass and make you want to get another job, but you want to do with your life after that. You'll learn a lesson maybe and won't be working in the same industry. Industry, ho. It's what it takes. Is think about what you could eliminate some shit out of your life. What would you take out? And just cut the fat. Like, okay, I can't hang out with you guys no more on the weekends. Why? Because I need to do some healing. They don't need to know what the fuck that means. All that means is you need to occupy your time with something else. Okay? Okay. Job. Okay, maybe you don't want to quit your job entirely because you're a little afraid of shit like that. You need to tell them, I need to cut back my hours immediately. I need to do some healing. What does that mean? You're going to use that time to heal your mind and look for another job. Because you can't look for a job while you're working. You know what I mean? You can't pay your rent. Obviously, you can't pay your rent. What the fuck are you struggling and crying and shit about? Where else you could pay your fucking rent? You know what I heard? I was all excited about it. I heard it on the radio when I was driving through Utah. The Jellystone Resort in, I think it's called Zion. You can live there. They're having a sale right now. If you have your own trailer, you can live there for $8.99 a month. All utilities paid. And it's a resort. $8.99 a month. The fuck? Let me get a trailer. I don't know what the fuck's out there, but I can afford that. I don't know, y'all. Do it. Just do it. Take a moment to journal your thoughts and emotions during this process. Meaning, what do you like about your life and what don't you like? And get rid of the shit you don't like. Start there. Prepare for an ego death or shedding of your old self. Allow the ashes to fall away so that the true self remains. And that's, going back to my twin flames. Yeah, I felt that way. That was like last week. I don't know how I feel about you now. How you acting now? I don't hold grudges or anything. I mean, I can hardly hold a memory. I mean, not that you got away with no shit, but ultimately it's like, if you stay in it, then you stay in it. If you're not, I'm not staying in any. I was like, I don't really know how I feel about anything, really. I don't really have a feeling. All right, what did we say? What was blocking it, or how's it blocking our light? What's the next thing? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Honor your emotions. That's the hardest part about this right now. I'm just not even going to read this out of the book. I'm just going to read you some cards. Fuck it. I'll be that bitch. The whole awakening of feelings and learning how to master those feelings. You do not suppress those feelings. Those feelings are very valid, and they are a roadmap to your past. But the thing is, and that's what I was teaching someone, is like, we have feelings. We're allowed to feel. You made me feel some type of way the way you just walked up on me. But what I do with those feelings is up to me. Do I give you back the attitude that you gave me out of defense? Or do I, how do I work this? But I do feel this way. You're making me feel some type of way by the way you're talking and acting with me. So, first off, let's start there. If there's anything we can start to work off from zero is the ability to start telling people that What you just said and did made me feel uncomfortable. I need some time. Can somebody write that down? Because that should be your first line of defense. People are going to trigger you. They're going to say hurtful things. They're going to talk to you in ways that, you know, that lack complete respect or human dignity. You know what I mean? When they do such things, instead of you having to put them in their place, I'd like you to put them in their place in the proper way. Because we're going to address that you just said something inappropriate to me. I'm going to address it in the way that I believe should defuse a defensive war and just make you aware and accountable that you have just said something to me that made me feel some type of way. But we don't want to say it like that, because when you say you're making me feel some type of way, it also comes with aggression. So let's start with our feelings are valid. When people piss us off or hurt our feelings or annoy us or stress us out, let's with first off standing up for ourselves and saying to this person, place, or thing, what you just said and did made me very uncomfortable, and I need some space to evaluate how I feel about this. Can everybody learn how to start working on saying that? There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody calls you a bitch, you know what? I understand that you're allowed to say that to me, but that just made me feel very uncomfortable, and I need some time and some space to process how I feel about that. I'm going to walk away now. You know what I mean? We need to find a way to acknowledge that they're bothering us, let them know that they're bothering us, and take time to feel bothered without hurting anybody. Because you just pissed me off, and I'm allowed to be pissed off, and I'm not supposed to act I'm not pissed off. Not to your face. I have a valid reason to be pissed off by how you spoke to me right now. But it's my job as, you know what I mean, as the higher authority, the better person here, is to not give you that attitude, but hold that attitude with myself until I can understand why you piss me off so much. And why did she piss me off? Because I already had been talking about people like that today. You know what I mean? I'd already been on that subject, and she was just on subject. So she just kept the fire burning. Honor your emotions. When somebody hurts your feelings, you don't have to tell them unless you want to. And that's okay too. You're hurting my feelings. People don't want people that they're hurting our feelings because that gives them power. But at the same time, make them responsible for what they're doing. You have a power over me because your words are hurting me. And I don't want to hurt you with my words. You know what I mean? Honor how you feel. I'm scared about this. Why are you scared? I get scared about a lot of weird shit. But I got to understand, where does that come from? Is that my inner child? Because I haven't, you know what I mean? It doesn't understand that I'm here now and we're okay and we're not, this isn't the same situation. Or is this a situation where everybody should be scared? And it's just a feeling of being scared through it. Like, when you go on a ride, I guess, if you're those people. All of your emotions are real, and you're not going to stay in one for very long. This too shall pass. But you don't suffocate or drown any of them. If you feel like you're going to cry, and I'll tell you in many of my videos, I can feel it in my belly button. I'm going to cry. I don't know when, but it's going to come out. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to cry to prepare you for the visual of my feelings. I know that I feel that it's going to come out, so I'm telling you I'm going to cry. Why are you crying? Because I'm hurt. Because I'm angry, because I'm afraid, because I can tell you why I'm crying, but most of the time people don't know how to say that. I don't know. Just give me some space to understand what's wrong with me. But we don't do that. We start screaming at them. What's wrong with you? Why are you screaming? Why are you yelling? Why are you crying? You're acting crazy. These feelings are crazy, and we don't know how to harness them yet. So learn that. Okay? Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to get out of I guess we're just going to stay there. What else do you got for them? Jezebel, the royal witch. Okay, we did talk about this. And using your magnetism, your sexual magnetism, which is your power of manipulation, which is, I have nice things, and I speak nice, and I look nice, and I'm selling you this nice life, this nice vision, this, you know what I mean? I look like the perfect catch. catch-22. I heard as soon as I said that. You want to be liked, so you dress yourself up for the ball. You know what I mean? You're out there to have a ball, especially Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. What? Oh, dude, it's a hoe fest. It's a hoedown on Halloween. It's an opportunity where we can all dress as sexy as we want without, you know, perversion, but yet feel sexy and all of this great stuff. Okay? Well, some of them do that on a regular basis. Is I'm going to bring all attention to me so that I can command you to do as I like, just based on, you know what I mean, your desires for me. Take it easy, Kim Kardashian. Like, seriously. Like, can you put your boobs away, dude? People are staring at us, and not in a good way. And they're not looking at you. They know I'm a witch. Put them away. Just saying. But so it really goes back to, you know, I told Lewis I was very appreciative to see Lewis dressed down, like normal, like you look cool, and just, you know, a white tee, yup, and your white tee, yup, and some white tees. Like, you know, can you just come back down to earth? You want to look like the best of the best, but then you're only wanted by those type of people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you wear Yeezys, so only people that can afford Yeezys talk to you. You know, and that's just it. It's like, oh, they're Yeezys, I'm not going to talk to them. You know what I mean? In the sense of, you want to be put apart, but you put yourself apart by pulling yourself apart like this. You know, you come out one night all, I mean, glorified like it's a fucking glamour show, and then we see you on Monday and you're like, it's a hoedown. You're out here in your fucking pajamas with no bra on. Like, don't be playing, you know what I mean, your catfish at. And it goes for both men and women. It's like, I want to look good to get that good, you know, you want to catch something good just based on your appearance. You want to appear like you got your shit together. But if you look at any of these serious multimillionaires, they're the most normal motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They're not dressed in all of that. You know what I mean? They're not. They're not. You don't have to. You don't have to look like you have money when you have money. People that want to look like they have money want to look like, you know what I mean, want money. I want you to think I have money, so I'm going to dress up real expensive. It's not. I'm just saying, as this goes back to it, you know, it's the idolism about it. But, you know, and then Jezebel, the real true story is Jezebel honored God in a different way, but wouldn't conform to their one true God, and was, you know, killed for her beliefs. And that's, you know, myself is like, you know, okay, she believes in Jesus, but then she believes in this and that. So she can't be a Christian because she believes in Buddhists, and she can't be, you know, no, I'm all, as God is, these are all God's people. You're denying them, therefore you're denying God and his existence, for all of us were made in his image. And those of other cultures and of other races and of other religions walk in a more godly spirit than those of your church and of your books and of your teachings. So that's kind of the story about her, is, you know what I mean? Here's a little story. So, you know, there's a little bit more to it. It's like, it's the conforming of it. It's like, I want you to think that I'm the perfect version of, you know, people like you, but I'm nothing like you. I just want to fit in with people like you. And then once you get in with them and you can't maintain with them, they're all just as shallow and weak and trying to keep up with the Kardashians themselves. It's just a fuckfest. I don't understand. It's the egotism. It's the chase. Like, did you see the new iPhone this? Did you get the new, what is the new thing? The Cybertruck and the, shut the fuck up. Like, anyways, going back to it. How do we live our life? Your higher self. Look at many versions of it. I tried to explain that to you. A lot of spiritualists will teach you your higher self in a singular form. I don't know, douchebags. I don't know why you think, I mean, I have been many lives. I've had many lives, fragmented over time. One life into many fragments of me. There's me, Lilith. There's me, Isis. There's me, you know what I mean, Sarah Dwin. There's me, you know, there's all of these me's of this life. Now this life, I'm here. I spent half of it as a girl named Lisa. Life sucked, which was nothing more than karma. I swear. Lilith's karma was Lisa. Anyway, so I come back as Lilith. I don't get to be a new character. I have to be this character and bring all of my other characters back into this life. Right? So going back to it, your higher self is many parts of your fragmented self that speaks to you from time and space. You've lived many lives, or maybe you haven't, depending on what you do believe or don't know about your Akashic records in your past lives. I, my reincarnated, awoken soul, know my past lives. I walk in them. Right now, I'm currently in my Phoenix. I mean, in my Morgan. Well, actually, I guess I'm in Phoenix. We end here. Life, death, and rebirth. And that's where it's ever changing. You put on the skin just so you can wear it long enough to win. Learn a lesson, get a blessing, take it off, and try again. We're not one thing. You're not just one thing. You're here to experience many things. I am in a quantum leap healing session where I experience them throughout the week. I'm one thing this week, then I'm another thing, then I'm another thing. Some of you have to wait 15 to 20 years to change what you are of your life. I'm showing you that you can change it regularly, like you change your underwear, and you should be changing them twice a day, you sickos. I mean, seriously, you should be changing everything about you, because you're not just this. You're capable of anything. You can be 17 today, and then you can be 45 tomorrow, and then you can be 30 on fucking Sunday, and then you can turn around and do it all over again. You can be whatever you want to be any day of the week, but you limiting yourself to one version of yourself is killing your vibe, and it's killing your life experience. You came to experience many things in this life. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. Even though I'm being drug all over the place, yeah, that too. I'm clearing out all kinds of lessons of faith and trust that, you know what I mean, at the highest level, at quantum leaps, dude, meaning I'm learning them within weeks, within moon cycles, within days. You know what I mean? How many lessons did you learn today about the life experience and what it meant to be a soul around humans and how humans' minds work? Humans. You know what I mean? How much can you teach and learn in a day? And that's really it is. It's like, you know, I'm this week on 17, but again through another portal on Monday. Again and again, every Monday, I will transform until I am all of those pieces in this body. But we're talking eons of time. I'm from the beginning of time, fuckheads. So I have to put it, I have 57 more years. We're counting down. I'm almost to 56. To do this, but in order for me to properly do it, I need all of my parts. In order to be that person, I have to take the leaps that person took, the inner heart of me that's telling me I can do these things. Only when I do these things do I become that person again. Do you understand? Your heart is telling you to do things. And when you do these things, you regain your power of who you are. Not just in this life, but in past lives. And you get new gifts and you get all this bullshit, but you get re-empowered. But you don't stay that way, because now you're empowered by the power of your heart. It brought you here. It can bring you anywhere. What shall we do next? What's our next adventure? I don't force a fart. My heart will tell me. And when it wants it and how to do it. If I just stay still and keep it happy. And that's it. But it's always changing. It always wants more. The heart wants what the heart wants. It doesn't give up. And it's not even that. It's just a burning. It's a burning desire for adventure, for love, for excitement, for thrills, for well, that's me. I'm a Sagittarius. Maybe that's not you. I don't know. But your heart burns more than what you allow it to be, and it's only the only thing stopping it is your thoughts about why you can't. But you can listen to your heart, and it's telling you can. And once you do it, you fly real high and you burst through the ceiling, and then you come back to earth and you start all over again. It was a beautiful fucking dream that you lived, and now it's over, and you must dream again. You can be anything, or you can just keep being what you are. This is a beautiful teaching. Okay, the sun's going down. I know this chick's going to pop up, so I don't want to play the pop-up game. I want to keep it cool. I respect you. You respect me. I told her 25 minutes, which was a fat-ass lie, because I know these are an hour long. I don't know why I said that. I lied to her. I have to apologize. I lied to her. I don't want to pull any shadows. Let's just get a good blessing on this. Why are we not pulling shadows? Because Thursday, we'll do that on fucking tomorrow. We'll pull Saturday shadows tomorrow. I got blessed on top. Shall we be blessed? Always blessed. Let's see. I only have, once again, I have over 40 cards, but those are in the back of my trunk. I was guided to keep specific ones, you know, on deck to keep us rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What's our card? A change in the wind. And that's it. My screen froze. You didn't see any of the card. Stuck on Adam. Well, you probably heard me, though. I'll have to recheck. Well, we're going to stop here anyways. That's what happened yesterday, and I just... sorry. You just missed the cards. You heard everything, though. If you were listening. Probably not. Anyways, 12. 12. A change in the wind. Essential meaning, a sense that unseen changes has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. The oracle message, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripe, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. One thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desire and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting wind. The unknown is where the magic lies. And that's exactly what I told you, is that it's ever changing and we don't know what our next change is, but it's always good because it's always from God. Relationship message. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other. The stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas are opportunities for mutual growth. I gotta stop there. Russ, you came in earlier real heavy and I don't remember, bro. I guess it's been washed away by magic, you wish. In the sense of forgiveness and just, it's let go. I couldn't even tell you, dude. I just know that it was a long ride with you. I'd have to watch the videos, and I will one day relive, you know what I mean, the experiences of what I experienced. But as for now, I held, and that's for all of you, but especially you, I hold no animosity or any feeling towards you whatsoever. None. You're a stranger, like you were before I ever met you. Most of you, I feel that way. Not that I couldn't do and that I don't know, but in the sense of when I think about you, there's no thought or feeling. It's just a quiet somber. I don't have any feelings about Russ, good or bad, whereas before, every time I thought about him, it's like, God, shut up, I can't stand you. I don't feel that way. I mean, and I was thinking, being here at home, I think about crossing paths. I got an email about, going to one of my Twin Flame shows, and it's like, I don't have any feelings towards you. There's no reason to even, explore looking or seeing at you anymore. I don't know how to describe that. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better, and that goes back to Marshall. Much of my heart into his messages as well. I'd have to listen to messages to know where I was with you, but I'm no longer there. And I don't even know if I resonate with you and who you are. I'm happy for you, I suppose. I mean, I'm happy that you've made changes in your life, but, I don't know. Whatever. Like, it's a complete detachment from whatever I thought it was and whatever it was. Whatever the connections were. I just feel like that's what I meant, is they just closed out. I learned my lessons. I got my blessings. I loved and laughed and let go. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, for a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter in removing yourself from drama. And that's what's, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your lives. I don't care to know. Your lives are your lives. They're only important when God makes them important to something that I teach. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. And that's what I mean is, your names are only used as reference into the story of how, something. It's not. That's how I feel about it. Prosperity message. And that goes back to, my love reading. It's like, no, you don't understand. Like, there's love and there's always a connection, but that doesn't mean, like, bitches. And no. At least we still know we have it. Let's see. Prosperity message. As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. Will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. And that's where it is too. Chilling. We had to learn how to chill and not to be, you know what I mean, maybe in panic mode just because I didn't have a place to chill. Right? When I learned that it wasn't about a place but just to chill, then everything was chill. Right? Totally chill. And we're chilling. And, you know, of course, I'm not dumb enough to just sit around and do nothing. I work today and stuff. I do what I can. That's it. They are daily bread. And I've been doing some research. I did find some hotels that were $400, like $399. So we're getting closer to something. Not necessarily money-wise, but we're still doing, we're manifesting. And even then, who knows? He might just take me away again. I don't know what God's doing. He just wants me to be a better version of me to, tackle things. I can't ever tell you. I know what he gave me, and that was I'm going to start a job on the 9th and to keep myself afloat till then, and that job will pay for a hotel. That's what I was told. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm like, okay. But he likes to dangle fish. You know what I mean? He'll make you go after something, and you never, ever were asked to have it. It was just, it's like Kung Fu Panda. It's like, okay, I see now what works for you. To dangle a dumpling, then it's a dumpling. I mean, truthfully. So that's where we're at, and that's just how it is. Protection message. There are conditions brewing in your life that you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the highest good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out good. And that's where I'm very confused, because I was crying up on that mountain before. I'm over there in Lake Mead, and I'm like, how do you want me to be a priestess and not provide for myself and my children? What the fuck is wrong with you, God? There's nobody to provide for us. I mean, yeah, you're finding ways, but this isn't, no. And I told you, I had a big fight with him. It's like, I can provide better than this. Help me. Show me how to provide for myself so that I can do this. Because I can't provide doing it what you want me to do. And that's it. People... Readers get paid a fucking gang of money. A killing. Practitioner of them. I'm not any of those. Priests and priestess don't get paid. We don't get paid. We don't get paid. We're provided for by God. And that's it too. It's like, I can't make a career out of my gifts of God. Because they're gifts to be given freely to everyone who shall receive them. They're not mine. It's not something I own at a cost. Now, as far as the creativity and all that great stuff, that stuff isn't mine either. But I can choose who, that I can choose to offer at a price. As far as God and the connection to God, no, that's free. It's your free will. So, going back to it, it's like, even if the storms blow away the structure you built your dreams on, and that's it. Is I thought I was going to build a whole spiritual, contributions and everything would keep my family afloat, but it's not going to work that way. All will turn out as it should. We'll have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is, and that's it. Okay, so where did I change? The only thing that changed is the direction of what I'm trying to accomplish. Naturally, I still am driven by my masculinity, or Adam. I'm still driven and I'm still struggling with my masculinity. But what I'm doing is I'm surrendering it and co-creating with God rather than trying to come up with my own plan. Let God make a plan of, where I can work, Now, the point of it is, the reason it wouldn't work is because the idea was to work so that I could get a house. And I kept fucking that up because I never wanted to be in a house. So now, ultimately, what I learned, the lesson that I learned was, I'm only supposed to work to get my trailer so that I can continue to the road. because that's ultimately was always the plan. But every time I try to land somewhere, I would try to plant roots, and that's where he has to pluck me. Every time I get comfortable, like I'm gonna make this my home, he has to remind me, no, everywhere else is your home too. And that's why he drags me around so much. It's not because, you know, it's the truth. So as long as I don't try to hold on, I'll be just fine. Does that make sense? Probably not. At this point, it sounds like complete ludicrous, the type of stuff that I'm learning, because it really is paradoxical. But it is, you know, in order to go, you know what I mean? In order to control the water, you need to go with it. And that's where it is I have my wants and desires too. And the idea of I want things, you know, I want to have a certain amount of say-so in my life, and I want to create, and I want to have, you know what I mean? I want to have some ability to have, I can't say control. That's not the word I'm looking for, but like a say-so. I want to have some say in what's going on you know, in this life experience. So I want to have ability to co-create with it. And I also, you know what I mean? And that's it. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. When I would go into the idea of working, as soon as I would get into it, it was me against the world instead of a co-create. So when I got the idea of co-create together, and you know what I mean, I let God decide. And that's what I said. He gave me the idea of what to do, rather than me trying to force what I think I should do. And that's the difference. Yeah, I'm done. The ego death. So there is one coming. I can tell you, if it hasn't happened yet, it will probably hit you tomorrow. Mine usually come first thing in the morning. And ego death is just a different perspective. You're going to see something that you never saw before. And it's going to change how you look at people, places, and things. And it's going to make you want to change how you deal with people, places, and things. And that's it, it calls for it, you know. It's going to trigger you to, I've had enough of this, I don't want to be part of this anymore. And then it's going to cause you to be brave and walk into it. Please go back to my story as to how I agreed that I don't want to be part of this. And so all I had to do was agree to walk in it. And as soon as I walked, he provided the way. All I had to do was get in my car and say, okay, I'm going home. And everything I needed to get home was on its way. He provided the way. He told me which way to go. He made sure the people were there and I needed them. He made sure I needed money, everything. And that's it. He'll only give you one piece at a time, because you can't take on more than you can't. You have to be brave. Walk in this one step. Take a step. Stand there. See what he's trying to show you. See the view. And then he'll show you the next one. Okay? Hey, I love you guys. I will catch you tomorrow. I don't know. I hope to work. They don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. So I hope to catch you tomorrow with our shadow spread. Have a great night. Later, haters.